Today, the State Board of Land and Natural Resources may decide to limit the public's ability to visit the mountain at night. Under the proposed new rules, no person shall enter or remain in the restricted area during the hours of 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., unless it's to drive through in a motor vehicle on the Mauna Kea Observatory Access Road. Also, no person shall at any time bring into the restricted area a backpack, tents, blankets, or other obvious camping paraphernalia. The rules were created with the intention of dispersing the encampment of the self-proclaimed protectors of the mountain. They have been keeping a vigil here at Halepohaku for over 100 days, blocking construction crews working for the planned 30-meter telescope and preventing them from reaching the summit area of the mountain. Up above, at more than 13,000 feet, the University of Hawaii's 500-acre astronomy precinct is already host to 12 of the 13 world-class observatories on the mountain. These protectors have had enough of the development on the summit, which they hold sacred, and the state has had enough of their blockade.
TMT has the right to proceed with construction, and they may proceed as far as I'm concerned. And we will support and enforce their right to do so.
Hawaii's top officials are in full support of the $1.4 billion TMT project, and their attempts to clear a path for crews to make it to the construction site have been met with civil disobedience on a number of occasions. The arrest tally stands at 43 individuals. That has not stopped the resistance. On Thursday evening, they were still present at Halepohaku. At first, the state was tolerant of the protectors. Governor David Ige has given the group leeway.
We also acknowledge the right to protest this activity. We will protect the right to peacefully protest and also will act to ensure the public safety and the right to use our roadways for lawful purposes.
But after the latest altercation between law enforcement and TMT opponents on June 24th, in which the opponents used rocks to block the road, the state decided it was time to crack down. First, they closed the Mauna Kea access road to all but the astronomers who work at the summit. Then, the Mauna Kea Visitors Information Center was shut down, restrooms locked, parking lot closed, and water turned off. Commercial tours to the summit were canceled, a blow to the visitor industry, but that didn't stop tourists from coming to the visitors center. A portable toilet fiasco ensued as protectors brought their own luas to Halepohaku. The state quickly threatened fines. Then they removed the toilets. Then came the new rules. Using emergency rulemaking authority, procedures are being enacted, quote, to protect against imminent peril to public safety and natural resources, end quote, according to the state. The restriction will apply to all lands in the Mauna Kea Forest Reserve that lie within 1 mile of the access road.
I'm a little concerned, but I have a little bit of hope just because this law is it's so insulting to everybody, not just to us. You know, this is blocking access for anybody who comes here, just an avid hiker or a stargazer or a couple who wants to sit on and watch the sunset over here. It's like these laws, and it's written really stupid. I mean, you can't have a backpack, and in a cold place like this, you can't have a blanket. I mean, it's I think it's written so poorly to the point that it shouldn't be able to pass. But also, it's infuriated so many people. And that really takes it outside of the contours of those who are for or against TMT, because it's gone beyond that. That's just going after everybody's use of this mountain. And again, too, as I say it, is like they're probably going to have all this access rules and everything for everybody else. But I'm sure if you are working for a telescope or TMT construction crew, you still have the freaking red carpet laid out for you to go right on up that mountain. So, no, it's what we're doing, I think there's a bit of pressure amongst all people right now. I think everyone's really worried about this. I know, I definitely know the tour company guys are really feeling the pinch on this, as well as everybody too. I know I saw an interesting article by one person, or his blog, and at one point a couple weeks back, he wrote a real stink thing about all of us being here, and he's just an amateur astronomer who likes to come and hang out here in the evenings, and his was kind of like, what? Like he wouldn't be able to come do what he wants to do. But I'm confident, or I know there is reason for everyone to have a little bit of pressure. It's very understandable, but I think for myself too, I've taken on a responsibility for myself to come here and try and give people as much energy, mana, and hope. Again, as you know, I wasn't here during a lot of stuff, so to come and give as much support to all these guys as possible, and to everybody that going out there. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now, and we are definitely a big thing in the world, and everyone's paying attention. And but our stance is a noble stance, and it's a Pono stance. So, yeah.